Hello and welcome to GeekatPlay Studio Tutorials. Let's continue exploring Hexagon and we'll go to create a robot this time. So let's begin with the body. We'll go click on the cube, creating our first cube, like adjusting maybe a little bit bigger this way. I want it to make look a little bit more powerful, so let's increase a little bit on the top, make wider shoulders. We'll go to utilities, click on a tapper, just slightly increasing, press enter to validate. Next, I don't want these sharp edges on the end, so let's switch to select edges. We'll right click with mouse, drag around, so we'll select all edges. Next we'll go to vertex modeling and we select edge tool. And just click right here, and while we hold the left button of your mouse, just drag slightly, so we'll have a little bit adjustment. There you go. So we have smooth edges for his body. Let's right now smooth a little bit away, and let's create the head. And for the head, we'll use its cylinder. Let's create cylinder, click down, close the top and bottom, and let's set maybe 48 points. Press double enter to validate. Here will be his head. You know what? Let's do the same. Let's go to utilities. Let's create hopper this way for his head. Okay. Press enter to validate, and let's bend as well. So we'll go right here, and I want to bend this way. Here's will be his head. So if we place it a bit around here, this will be our robot. Okay, next let's put it some eyes, and it's big circle, just round like this. Press enter, and let's duplicate it. Okay, one thing, you can actually have it sometimes hard to place it on a surface. They have very cool stuff. It's called Okay, place it on the surface, lay on it. So we'll go click on this, and you notice now we can select almost the surface we want to put it. So let's put one eye right here, and just place it perfectly. Okay, press enter. We can click another eye, click again, and let's place it right here. Press enter again. So here we place two of eyes. We can select both of them. Let's switch to the world selection and move them in a little bit. So here we have two eyes for our robot. Okay, next let's create the mouth. And mouth I want to create with a cylinder. I'll just rotate it around. Okay, maybe a little bit taller. Let's leave it opening top and bottom. Again, create 24 for this one. And I want to actually cut in half, so we'll select faces. I'll just, oops, actually I don't want this way. I want to select half this way. So just, there you go. It's about what I wanted. Control X, Control V. You notice we miss a couple things right here, so let's just delete this one. This one part, and this is too thin. Let's go to our surfaces and we add thickness to this. Thickness from inside, and maybe just like this. Press enter again. This is a jar for our robot. This is his mouth will be. You can put it just right here. Again, if you want, we can a little bit increase size here. Maybe adjust just barely, and right here. Again, you notice when we start modifying, it's kind of skew, so we don't want this. We want to go change select by selection and adjust this way. Let's now create some bolts, maybe on the side, something to hold it. So we'll go create another cylinder, top bottom, press enter. One thing what is nice about this, if you go to and smooth out, you can see how rounded right on the end. Let's validate, and this is what I wanted. So let's rotate and just put it right here. Okay, there you go. Just adjust a little bit. And here we have some support for his mouth. Okay, next we want to put it something right maybe behind, so it's look more like a neck. And as easy, we just create a sphere. Let's move it a little bit more. And just place it right here. Again, if you have a hard time to place it, it does help if we're going to click on layout and just maybe place it right here. Let's enter again and readjust after. Our body just a little bit offset. Just adjust like this. Here's our little robot. One thing I want to do is put like maybe bolts on top. Let's work with little bit Bolin operation. We did before once. So we'll create a sphere. We'll also create a cube. Let's make curve. This. And we'll go to place right here. You don't really worry if it's oversized, because what we're going to do, it is click on surfaces, click on Bolin operation, it's a select as a cut, and we'll click now on the sphere, and you notice it's removed, give it us look like it's almost the ball we wanted. Can make it a little bit smaller. You know what? Let's place them around here. To do this, let's go select the head. We'll select edges. We'll just click on side of edge, press L. This will go just around. And next we'll go to lines, and we're going to curve extraction. So we'll click on this. Now we have our curve. And this will be our where we align the bolts around. Like this look. And let's go now to click on the utilities, copy on spot, and we'll click on this. Let's make it smaller, maybe like 0.2. Okay, also what I want them aligned properly. Let's see. Okay, this is look about right. You know what? Let's see 0.3 how it will look. Yeah, 0.3 look better. Let's click to validate and move it inside a little bit. Okay, just slightly shrink. There you go. There we have it, our bolts located on top of his head. Let's delete it. This one. And if you want, we can save it, so we can reuse maybe for some others, like maybe his arms or other things. Okay, let's create arms, and we'll do similar things. So we'll go 3D, create the cylinder, expand it, close top bottom. Let's move it to 24. Press enter. One more time. Hold shift, rotating, so it will put it right here. We'll just place it right about here. Okay, also let's hold Control, click on this one arrow so we can copy, and we'll put it 1 by his feet. That will be his feet, and it will be for his arm. The one thing what I want to do also is add just slightly bigger rounds here. Let's click Control, copy this one. We'll shrink this way. Okay, and go in the middle, click and increase size. There you go. So we'll go put it 1 on this side. Let's press Control and place 1 on another side. Okay, click on both of them, hold down Control and copy them down. Okay, so we'll copy there. Here's our primitive kind of robot. Well, also if you want it, we can go ahead and let's rotate those ones. And we can put them maybe just right here in the middle of. So we'll copy right here, Control, move it another one right here. Let's also a little bit rotate so it will look slightly different. Copy them, hold down Control. Try to remember, I know it's hard sometimes, but if you remember kind of shortcuts, they will speed up a little bit work for you. Okay. Here we kind of preset our robot. You know what, we can put it legs, or in some cases it's interesting to do the wheel. So let's do that. Let's create the wheel right here, and we can see how we can use this one. So we'll do first a cylinder. This will be our spikes. Okay, next we'll create a circle. It's maybe about this size circle. I want to have it a little bit less, maybe just only 12 points. Okay, also spikes about the side. And let's go now to utilities, copy on some, and we'll just click here. And here we have it on the 5 position, so we have it inside. Again, if you don't, remember you can rotate to have it in ways you like it. And this look about right for me, so I press Enter. You can shrink them down, and they will go probably around right here. Okay, but now we don't need this, we can delete it. And this one we actually can reuse. You know what, let's do this way. Let's grow, decrease a little bit size, and put it right here. It will be antenna for our robot. You can see how you can reuse a lot of objects and primitives your robot. So next, let's go make outside of the wheel. Okay, and we'll have it 48. I want smooth for this one. Okay, next things what I want to do, I want to actually just place it right here for now. And to place it, you can do, if you don't want so precise, you can do by how you see, or you can go and copy your positions. Now I just want approximately put it, and I can realign after a little bit so it will be more accurate to this. So when we select this, we'll go to surface and we'll click on the thickness. Let's increase the thickness so it's going maybe around here. Press Enter. Here we have our wheel. Remember also, if you want to make a little bit smoother look on a wheel, you always can go to smoothness and just make it look a little bit more smooth on the sides. Okay, well, create 2 of those. Let's hold down Control and move that right here to copy. Here we have it, our 2 wheels done. Our kind of funny robot. Okay, a little bit disbalanced. We need to put it maybe something on the back for him. So we'll just create a very fast cylinder. Smooth it. Okay. So it's look a little bit more like power supply. And just stick on the back. We also can create a pipe right here, and we can use different tricks if you want it. What I want to do, I want you to practice again. Let's go back to cylinder. We'll make small one. Press enter. And let's practice what we remember before. It's using our sweep. So we'll select bottom one. Oops. Right here. Click on a sweep. And we'll just create a little bit pipe. Going inside. There you go. Okay, and we can realign this one. Here we have it, our robot. Let's now create some arms. We'll do create again cylinders. And you can go actually very fancy with what you're creating. Some of the robots we done have a lot of details, and I maybe show you. And again, you can spend a lot of time. In a time constraint of this tutorial, I don't want to spend too much time to creating. So this is just concepts for you. And go ahead. You know what? I want to probably move those ones a little bit more far, just right on the edge. So our arms will look a little bit nicer. And again, it's how I say, it's just a concept. So just go ahead, do how you want it. And okay, this is look kind of interesting. Let's add maybe some small details. One thing, if you remember before, we used curve. Let's see if we can create something interesting with a curve. There you go. Here's our curve. Let's maybe here it salmon ball. Okay, press enter. One thing I want to show you. So I want to position this ball around this curve. So as we did before, we go to utilities, we click on this one, on a path, go on a radio and decrease. What if I want separate? What I want here big and going down. So I need actually reverse to do this. We'll just highlight our path. We're going to lines, and we'll click reverse curve. So after this, again, we can select it, our object, go align, and now you see we totally reverse it path. It's maybe a little bit too much for us to going, but I want to switch, make a little bit different. So let's go to okay. This will be our funny symbol. Right here. We'll just create this object. something more details interesting on the background on him. So let's finish his hands, and we'll do those with the cones. Okay. Click Enter. Let's create his fingers. Okay, and I want kind of actually to do so it's look a little bit more robotics looking. So we'll just remove this one from the middle right here. So again, we select it. Stretch a little bit more. We'll go to surface and we'll click on Bolin operation again and click to remove it. Okay. Control to duplicate it. Here will be his hands. Well, sometimes it's very hard, to select all objects. One option is what I want to show you, and it's called right here. It's group ungroup, and best to use its shortcut Control G to group, and another Control G will ungroup. So let's right now rotate this one, make it smaller. Again, we can use it aligned to the surface, or we can just go ahead and just try it just by hand. Okay. Hey, it doesn't copy for me. I probably pressed something wrong. So that's okay. We'll just do again. There you go. I think it's copied right now. Yep. And here we have it, our robot. I tried to use it some operation we did before, some maybe a little bit new. But here we build our object and go ahead. Try to create different robots, add more details, maybe more details to the eyes. The more you spend time, the better it will be. And you always can go ahead, go on a text. And add, oops, why I press that board? Nobody know. So let's do this one. And you always can go ahead and create your own logo and put it on a robot. And here is our model. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial from GeekatPlay Studio, and please come visit us on the web. It's www.geekatplay.com.